Okay, this is my audience. Okay, I'm gonna be doing my speech on the environmental impacts of AI. Okay, so imagine you put a prompt into an AI chatbot, and that small prompt, it requires thousands of computers in huge data centers across the world, emitting extreme levels of heat just for a small little response. While AI might be unobtrusive to everyday users, it has a very big impact on the environment. I researched about the relationship between artificial intelligence and the environment through free, publicly accessible sources from reputable organizations, such as the International Energy Agency, MIT News, Earth.org, and the United Nations Environment Program. I use these sources to provide an accurate and effective approach at this topic. Artificial intelligence has an impact on the environment through energy consumption, increased carbon emissions, and electronic waste. However, AI can be used to mitigate environmental harm. To explain this connection, first I will discuss the context of how AI uses so much energy. Then I will connect data on environmental impacts, and finally explore its potential as a helpful environmental tool. First off, the consumption of energy. AI systems use vast amounts of energy to operate, to perform prompts, and create new systems, thus powering the need for data centers and network transmission. According to the International Energy Agency, approximately 1 to 1.3% of global electricity demand comes from data centers. And with the expected increase of AI, this number only is expected to rise. Furthermore, MIT News explains that powerful computing hardware is necessary to train and run modern AI. And due to how lengthy and complex this process is, this means that this energy must sustain these machines for a long period of time. Now that right here I have a graph showing the different carbon emissions of different things in everyday life. Right here we have a plane, and this is the average carbon emission from a human being in 1 year. This is the average American. This is what it takes to manufacture a car. And this is the carbon emissions used to train an AI model. This chart is from 2019, so since then, this number has only gotten bigger, and it keeps getting bigger. The consequences of AI systems on the environment. Ultimately, what these statistics about energy consumption translate to are that carbon emissions and electronic waste. Sorry, I messed up. According to the United Nations program, fossil fuel-based electricity is responsible for a lot of power creation, which means that AI becomes more popularized. More greenhouse emissions occur because people are relying on this system over traditional systems powered by human labor or other kinds of energy. Furthermore, the United Nations outlines the danger that rapid development of AI technology could impede on countries' climate goals if green energies aren't used instead. This means that not using a system powered by green energy implementation even makes this more dangerous. Waste also contributes to this. According to Earth.org, electronic waste is one of the fastest growing waste streams in the world. This includes discarded servers and computing pieces, which create further danger when they're improperly disposed because of the toxic materials that end up in the soil and the water over time. Meanwhile, AI hardware has lifespans, creating dangers of disposal in every possible manner. But AI isn't part of the problem. It can be part of the solution as well. AI as an environmental tool. Despite these consequences of AI consumption, there are many ways that AI can be used to help reduce the impact on the environment. MIT News cites how AI can improve building energy efficiency, improve electricity grids, and support renewable development by regulating day-to-day operations through monitoring. In addition, Earth.org shows how researchers use AI to more effectively survey deforestation efforts or endangered species populations. Instead of using manpower to track methods, they can rely on the AI, powered by computers. In addition, DeepMind published an article on how AI provided cooling for Google data centers without additional resources up to 40% less, which shows that in addition to reducing its environmental footprint through steady implementation, reducing energy and hardware decreases waste and emissions over time as well. Therefore, there are many ways that AI can be beneficial and useful when paired with responsible stipulations and guidelines for operating purposes. With all this information in mind about environmental destruction and restitution, thanks to AI technology, it makes sense to summarize what we've discussed today for a more clear understanding of the implications moving forward. During the course of this presentation, we explored how AI requires staggering amounts of energy and how it impacts the environment through waste and the rising problem of electronic waste. We explored how it's possible for these AIs, through the use of AI, how we can help reduce these wastes and prevent further damage to the environment. Ultimately, AI places significant pressure on the environment, and unless steps and regulations are taken to mediate damage, it can be devastating for the future. But with responsible efforts, it can be a helpful tool just like any other. As the world realizes the extent to which we must implement artificial intelligence into our daily lives in the future, we'll have to take advantage of the resource with all that we have got for whatever planet we inhabit going forward. Thank you guys for listening.